Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and the Moto Z and Moto Z Force are now getting the Android 7.0 Nougat update, at least the Verizon model, so the Droid editions of the Moto Z and Z Force. Now mine is the Moto Z Force, and I did get the over-the-air update. Now I want to go ahead and take a look at the new update, see everything that's new, all the included changes on the Moto Z and Moto Z Force. Now to first show you guys I am on Android 7.0, I'm going to go ahead and jump into settings, scroll down, and you'll see under Android version I am on 7.0. This is official. I got an over-the-air update. There is a quick Easter egg if you want to go ahead and press and hold on the N. You'll see a little cat pop up right down there. I'm just kind of showing you this in case you're interested. And then if you hit edit, you'll notice that there's an Android Easter egg right there. And that's actually, if you activate that, if you drag this up here, it'll show up. If I go back and I go ahead and tap on it, you'll see an empty dish. You put a little treat and you try and catch multiple various cats. So a little goofy Easter egg, but it's there if you'd like to try it. Now you also might have noticed a new pull down bar. So you'll see some new animations. You have icons right up here which are now toggles. So you'll see the flashlight, toggle, Wi-Fi. You can actually customize these as well. You also notice some new animations that came along with Android 7.0 Nougat. You can edit them as I mentioned earlier. So you have a bunch of various tiles that you can rearrange and just kind of change to your liking. You have a couple pages as well that you can swipe over, and a brightness bar as well. You'll also notice notifications are a little bit different in terms of you can expand them as usual. However, there is now quick reply, so you can go ahead and press reply, go ahead and say hi, and it's going to go ahead and send and chat. You can also quick reply via Twitter, via other messaging apps as well. Also want to make a quick note that you can press and hold on a specific notification, and you'll see you can show notifications silently or don't silence, or jump into more notification settings, or you can also swipe over just a little bit, reveals a settings button which reveals the exact same menu as well. Now another big addition to the Android 7.0 Nougat update is the addition of multi-window. Now you can activate it in a couple ways. First of all, press and hold the recent apps button, brings up a list of your other recent apps, and you have a multi-window. Now on the Moto Z, I noticed that resizing doesn't necessarily work within all apps. You'll see it kind of keeps it stuck on the middle, so resizing doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Now to exit out of it, you can press and hold that recent apps button again. Now you can also go into your recent apps, press and hold on an app, drag up, and it will go ahead and use that split screen mode as well. If you go home and tap on it again, it's going to re-enter that multi-window mode. Now another feature that I use all of the time is actually a quick swap between two apps. And to do so, all you do is press the recent apps button and press it again, and it's going to quick swap between your most two recently used apps. And this is something I use all of the time. Works very well, it's very quick. Now also in your recent apps option, you'll see a clear all button all the way up at the top. So that has been added as well. Now if interested, you also got access to new and updated emojis. So if that interests you, those are there. You can also press and hold on specific ones and change colors of various ones as well. Moving along, I also want to show off some things in the settings app. Now first of all, there are suggestions up at the top, so those have been added. Now if I go ahead and go into a specific setting, there's a bar if I swipe over on the left or press this 3 menu button, and you can quickly jump between various settings. If I want to go ahead and go into battery, let's say I want to go back to display, you can quickly jump between settings without having to go press the back button. A little goofy for me, I don't necessarily need it, but it's there. Also, a big one in settings for me, and I highly recommend you try this out, is actually to change your screen size, your display size right here. And right now I'm on default, and for me on this device, I highly recommend trying out using small. Basically, it just makes your display size smaller. You can add more things to the specific screen. So you'll see when I go ahead and go home, you'll see my screen just kind of looks a little bit larger when I look at lists. Specifically the app drawer, it adds a lot more apps to my app drawer. If I look at, even if I jump into settings, let's go ahead and do that. You'll see I can read a lot more different settings. Just overall, I really like the look of it better. Now next, it does add support for Daydream, and I will be unboxing my Daydream View coming very soon, so you'll see this is compatible with this VR headset. And for those wondering, the Moto App is still there, and no necessarily new actions have been added. You can still chop twice for your flashlight, twist a quick capture of your Moto display as well. You also have a swipe up to shrink screen, so as you can see, you can use a screen in a smaller way for more one-handed use as well. And like I mentioned, that Moto display is still there, so if you approach the display, you'll see it turns on as well, which is great because I really do like the Moto display. Motorola has done a very good job of implementing these features into more of a stock Android feel. Anyways, that's just about everything I want to show off with the Android 7.0 Nougat update on my Moto Z Force. This is the Droid edition. More models should be getting the update soon as well. So that's everything that would be new. Good job, Motorola, on getting this pushed out fairly quickly, at least in terms of other manufacturers not getting it out very quick as well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Click that thumbs up if you did. Click that subscribe button. More coverage to come on Nougat and other devices as well. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.